All right, so today we're going to be installing not mirror caps, but sequential smoked turn signals, or whatever you want to call this. Basically sequential smoke turn signals for my 2018 440i. Stay tuned. So it really doesn't matter where you pick them up, but they basically all look the same when they get here. They're basically these that sit, I think, like this, and these are just going to look great. So I'm going to go through the whole process with you guys on how to install these. What I think you need is just a pry tool. The wider the better, just because you're going to have to move your mirrors all the way up angled like this, because you're going to need to pry underneath and pop them out, which I honestly hate this part of the process, but you have to do it. And then there's a couple clips underneath. You have to remove your mirror cap. I'll basically show you guys how that works, but you have to remove the mirror cap. I'll show you where the clips are, and then underneath, once you remove the mirror cap, we have the screws to access this, and it's a pretty simple installation overall. So let's get right into it. So I can't really film while doing this, but you have to tuck the pry tool underneath the mirror, and what happens is you pull up and it comes off. I hate how it works, but it basically comes off like this, and then after that you're going to want to grab it. So I'm going to grab it with my full hand, and then you just want to pull it. Now you don't want to break your actual mirrors, because you can, and then basically just be very careful doing it, and you just want to put tension. It's good to actually even hold it up here up top before you actually pull it off. And then once you do that, you just need to pop it off, because it's a couple clips. It's like a circle type of round clips holding it in the middle right there. So we have it off. I'm only going to show you guys one side for this, but you can let the wiring hang. It's not weak. It's pretty strong wiring, and you just let it hang, and that's the clips. It's a little dirty in there, but don't mind that, because we're not going to be worried about that. And what you want to do now is you want to trace your hand along, and you want to find all the clips. So the clips will go like this. You guys can see the clips over here, and like for example that one, what you do is you pinch them like this, and once you pinch them, they'll pop out on the other side. You'll pinch those ones over here, and I think that is all. But you can also feel where the tension is once you start pulling your mirror cap off. If you are going to get mirror caps, do them at the same time, so you don't have to pull your mirror off twice. It's already stressful enough doing it once. So something else they say to do is to pry on this side in between the mirror and the turn signal, and you pry and pull up a little bit. I think it has a couple clips underneath the bottom here, and then the rest is on top that you pinch on the inside like I just showed you guys. So I just got this side out. The real key that's going to help you guys here is that put the tension underneath the bottom of the mirror cap right here where I showed you at the bottom. Not the mirror cap, but put the tension there at the bottom, and then basically it's going to put tension on those clips here, here, and here, and then you just pinch them and it'll just fly right out because you have tension on it. So now we're looking for that T10 Torx bit or Torx screws that we have to take out for this light right here, which I think that's this one right here, and possibly this one right here. Or sorry, it's not that one right there. And I'm going to be right back to figure out how or where exactly these are, but I do think one of them is this one. So if you guys do work on your cars, I do recommend getting something like this. This is a kit that I bought a little while back, but it's a very small kit. I use it for my license plate and everything else like that. This is a bigger kit, but it comes with basically everything. It's a little disorganized, but they also tell you what all the T-bits are. So basically you want to use this one. There's one screw on the outside. I think it's this one that you have to get off, and then on top of that, on the inside, we want to get this one and that one off as well, and then we're just going to wiggle it and it's going to pop out. Okay, so the way this works is a little confusing. You remove the T-bit on the left side. Make sure you don't lose them. I'm putting it right there, and then the other two you can actually drop right here inside, but it's one here, and it removes the whole frame on the bottom. And now it's connected to a wire, which is right there. And you just want to pop it out enough so you can get this out. And once you get this out, it has a little clip there. And that's the wire that I was talking about. Now, you're just going to remove the clip and grab your new one from the box. And you're just going to clip it in, insert it again. I mean, this is very easy because you're just doing everything backwards. And then redo the torque bits basically back how you had them in the first place. So I'm going to be honest, it was a pain to get that plug out, but you just have to insert your flathead into that hole and push down that way. And it comes out, but it is a pain. I'm not going to lie to you guys, it's very hard. After that, you're just going to snap in the new one, throw it back on, screw the screws back in, make sure you do not lose them, because you do not want anything to be open here. So don't lose them, and then get your new ones. I would recommend, before you put everything back together, test them while the screws are on, in case, you know, if you don't mind them not working for now. But I would say put the other ones back on if they're not working and get a return or something like that. Now I'm putting this back together. Some things snap, some things do not. Make sure it lines up properly. And I hate this, but there is a gap here that's supposed to be there, because I checked the other side. It's supposed to be there. It is a gap that runs along the bottom. So don't freak out because you didn't do something wrong. And I think these look great so far already. But let's get on the mirror cap now and see what they look like. This is a note for you guys out there. Don't put the mirror cap on yet if you want to test them out. I'm going to leave these on because they're smoked. I don't care if they work or not. They should work. Not saying they should not work, but they should work. But I'm going to leave them on there regardless, and then just, you know, contact someone if they don't work. But put the mirror caps back on once you've tested them out already. I just don't want to open my car door with the mirror here and all that stuff. But let's go ahead and test them out. All right, we have them on. It's a little fast paced, but I'm sure you guys can see how sick that looks. Mostly with the other side, you can see that they flow now. It's a little hard to see from this angle, but when you have both in person, these look crazy. They look just crazy that they're flowing that fast. I wish I could change the speed, but honestly, I'm not going to be able to, because first off, you know, the signals actually go that way, but that looks sick. Mostly with the smoked look, looks crazy with the mirrors, versus the normal OEM look, which is just the white or silver, whatever you want to call that. So I'm going to get the other side done, and then we'll get some clips of what it looks like after. All right, I just got the other one on, and just like any other installation that I do, I started in the daytime and now it's pitch black outside. So these are the OEM ones, these are the smoked ones. They look fire in my opinion. I think they look great. Now the sequential on them is really what sets them apart. It's not just, you know, it being smoked instead of normal clear, or whatever you want to call them, white, but it's actually that they're sequential. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hit them right now, and then you guys are going to see how crazy these look. Yeah, so we got the right one flowing, or it was left one, and we got the right one flowing as well. I'm going to insert a clip from my phone here because I think that the phone picks it up better, but this is what they look like. Next, we're definitely going to need some flowing type of signals, maybe headlights or something, but I don't know. I don't know if I really want those. They're very expensive. That's it for the installation. I'm going to insert that clip, and that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next one.